Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Dunmore Bucks football. Bob Stout joining us right now, linebacker, tight end. Oh, Bob, what a season it was last year for the Dunmore Bucks. That's just a memory right now, but I'm sure a lot of great memories. You got to get ready for 2015. Tell us about the work ethic of you and your teammates.
We know we have to work hard because we're missing some guys from the line, so we need some players to step up, and we all need to work just as hard or harder than we did last year.
Bob, you played physical football last year. Tell us about how much you grew coming into this season, and do you feel a little bit more physically ready, even though you were pretty darn ready last year?
Yeah, I had to work on some things I knew I was weak at. Like my speed wasn't where it should have been when we started the season, so I worked hard at that. Just all the things that I knew I needed to do.
Bob, you should be one of the more physical players this year on the Dunmore Bucks team. Tell us about some of the guys around you that I think are going to help out with that physicality that you always get out of a Dunmore Buck.
There are plenty of players. We have Garrett Murray. You always know he's going to be physical. Pat Reese is a very physical player. Dom Mesco, he's very physical too, and he'll always be there to do the work. Colin Holmes too. He's also very physical.
Bob, talk about your role this year as far as a leadership role and guys leaning on you and you kind of showing those younger players what it's about this season.
Well, a lot of my friends left last year. They weren't also just players last year. They were also my friends. So this year I have to step up and be a leader and show the younger kids what needs to be done and how to work.
Bob, tell us a little bit about the coaching staff and getting along with everybody and making sure you guys are all doing your job.
I've been on the team for a while now, so I have a pretty good connection with all the coaches, and they're all great guys, and they really help me when I need to do the things I need to get done.
Bob, and you talk about the league this year, always tough, the challenges of the schedule. You guys always play a nice mix of big teams and some smaller schools. Tell us about, I'm sure you're looking forward to every game, right?
Yeah, every game, is just as fun as all the others. But you got to go out and you got to do what you got to do. We start this season off with a couple hard games, and we got to go out and play physical football.
Bob, when you graduate so many seniors like you did, how do you try to get these younger guys to believe? Do you think it was a good confidence builder of how far you guys went playing in the state championship game last year to say, hey, we could do this. We just have to punch our clock and put in our time?
Yes, it was a great opportunity to show the other kids that weren't at the playing level yet, that when we went to the game, even though everybody didn't really think we'd be that great that year, we still did what we had to do, and we made it all the way.
We're talking with Bob Stout from the Dunmore Bucks. He's a tight end. He's a linebacker. He plays physical football for Dunmore. Bob, when you talk a little bit about your future endeavors, it's your senior year. Tell us about what you have planned after high school. Is football something that's included in those plans?
It could be. Yeah, I'm in the process of choosing what I want to do right now, but I'm not really positive if I'm going to play or not.
And Bob, the community support that you guys get is second to none. Some of your other teammates talked about that. But in addition to that, your teammates also mentioned what you guys do for your community and trying to give back.
Oh, yeah, we do tons of stuff. Next weekend coming up here, we're going to go down to St. Joe's and help them unload their trucks for their picnic they have up there.
Bob, you talk about the defense this year. Tell us about some guys here early on. I know it's the summertime. You're still trying to get a feel for who's going to be where, but who have you been impressed with so far in some of the practices that you think are guys that may be stepping up this season?
There's a kid on the team, Kyle Lasher. He's deaf, but he's going to be a good player, and he knows how to work. Nick Shoemaker's another kid. He's young, but I think he's going to step up and play the game.
And tell us about working with Kyle and what that's like. His brother Tyler, I believe, played last year. He graduated now, but Kyle could really play the game of football, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I grew up with Kyle. He lives up the street from me, so I have a pretty good connection with him. So, I mean, I love playing with the kid. He's a good kid.
Bob, your family support, tell us a little about the people at home that are cheering for you when you head to the game, and, of course, what they're cheering for you in the classroom as well, making sure that you're making all the right decisions.
Oh, yeah. My parents, they're always on me about, my grades, all that stuff, just so I could, get out there on the field and enjoy myself. My family, they always treat me the best. It's great.
Well, you only get one senior year. This is it, Bob. We rooting for you and the Dunmore Bucks this season to have a successful year, okay?
All right.
Linebacker and tight end Bob Stout from the Dunmore Bucks here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.